Lucy, I'm home. Oh, God.
Hi, my handsome lover home from the soap opera wars.
And it was a war. I swear, anything that could go wrong today, it went wrong. I thought I was going to spend the night in the control room.
Yeah?
How was your day?
Not much better. Give me this. You know, I was thinking maybe we could take a whirlpool, unwind a little bit, maybe build a fire, maybe make a few fires of our own.
I have a problem.
What?
Dorian Lord called me at the studio and says she wants to come by and she wants to talk to us tonight.
Tonight? Why tonight? What is wrong with that woman?
I didn't even ask her. With her, you've got to read between the lines. I didn't have time to do that.
Come here.
Would she follow me?
One more. Oh, hello, Dorian.
Well, good evening, Sarah. Hello, Bo.
Hi.
So, please, come on in.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Dorian. You know what? I just realized why you're here, and I've got to say that even for you, this takes a lot of nerve.
From right now, from this very moment, our marriage is over.
No, you don't mean that. You can't mean that.
Oh, can't I? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm moving out of here, Vicky, and I'm moving out of here tonight.
Clint, God, no, I'm begging you. I'm begging you not to give up on us.
You gave up on us, Vicky. You, when you decided to run for mayor, and to hell with what I thought about it. From that moment on, there was no us left to give up on. Just two people. Two separate people living two separate lives. Well, one of us can't take it anymore.
No, you can't do that. Don't walk out on me, please. Don't walk out on the children, please. I won't run for mayor, all right? Clint, I'll do anything. I'll be anything you want. I'll do anything you want. Anything, just name it.
Max, I am letting you in here because I don't want you to fall and break your neck.
Which is the least you can do for the man you love. Believe me, I developed an appreciation for Jack and the Beanstalk. Now, don't even think I'm going to climb back down the way I climbed in.
Fine. You can go out this way. I'll take you to the front door myself. Max, men are not allowed in the convent. I'm certain that the sisters heard the commotion, so please.
I did not just climb 30 feet of vine to get thrown out.
I don't know why you did it. What more could you possibly have to say?
Plenty. Because I am not leaving this convent alone.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
You know why I'm here?
Yep. You probably heard through the grapevine that the Buchanan family's divided about Vicky running for mayor, so you thought you'd come by and you'd talk to us about throwing our support to her. Huh? That's right, huh?
No, not at all, but what a delightful idea. I mean, it's nice to know that the Buchanans are not backing Vicky.
Dorian, that isn't exactly what he meant. He was...
Honey, oh, God.
Forget it. Why don't you come on in, sit down, tell us why you really are here?
Well, I'm sorry to come over so late. It's just that as ambassador to Mandora, I really felt it was my duty to talk to you.
Hope this doesn't have to do with Raymond.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
What's wrong with him?
Well, he's just not adjusting to his blindness. I mean, he is so defensive, and I have to use the word. He's paranoid. I mean, he's become reclusive, as if he can hide his condition.
Doesn't sound like Raymond at all.
No, not at all. And the situation is alarming everyone around him.
I had no idea. I don't talk to Raymond very often, but when I do, he makes it sound as though he's just fine.
Believe me, he is not fine.
Dorian, any chance you're exaggerating on all this?
No, especially after the behavior I witnessed yesterday at the palace.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine how happy he was after you trashed him in the Philadelphia newspapers.
Look, as I explained to Sarah's sister, and I am trying to explain to you right now, he is just not dealing with his handicap. He can hardly handle his own affairs, let alone those of an entire country.
What do you have in stake in all this?
I beg your pardon.
Well, you said in that article that you felt that his brother, what's that guy?
Roland.
Roland would be a much more effective king. Now, did this other guy, did he promise you something if he should become the king?
Oh, Bo, please. I represent the interests of the United States, not my own, and I wouldn't be here right now if I wanted Raymond to fail.
Well, then what does all this have to do with us?
Sarah, Raymond needs you in Mendora as soon as possible.
What did you say?
You heard me. Anything you want. I will give you anything you want. It's yours.
You're hysterical.
Of course I'm hysterical. What do you expect me to be? My God, you're talking about leaving here. You're talking about walking out on me and on the children. You're talking about separation and divorce, all these things that we couldn't possibly be talking about. You're talking about. No, Clint, please, there has to be a way out of this. There has to. You can't make this a final ending.
Nothing hurts me more than having to say we're over, Vicky, but there's just no way to work our way out of this.
But there is. I told you I will quit the race. We will support Herb Callison together. Well, isn't that what you want?
Yes, it is. But is it what you want?
It doesn't matter what I want. It doesn't matter because I don't have a choice. You made it clear there's only one way, and that's your way. That's fine.
Yeah. If you do this just to keep us together, Vicky, you're going to end up resenting it. Hell, you probably resent it already.
Yes, I do.
Then you know how I feel.
No, it's not the same thing.
It is exactly the same thing. You insisting on running for mayor, Vicky, when you know I was dead set against it, is no different than me wanting to leave and you not wanting me to go.
Well, then obviously one of us has to make a sacrifice, and I'll make it. I don't care. All right? You don't think that cleaning up the community is worth a family sacrifice? That's fine. I'll back down.
Oh, Vicky, you still refuse to see the real issue. Our marriage, what we have left of a family life is going to be sacrificed, Vicky.
It doesn't have to be that way. I keep telling you that. It does not have to be that way.
Our kids are going to be assaulted by all the garbage in our lives. Each and every episode of Nicky Smith. Ace's many marriages. Anybody's infidelity, including your father's. We both have grown kids born out of wedlock. It's all going to be on the front page news.
But those are all issues we've dealt with. We've survived them. They can't hurt us anymore.
Vicky, you are a journalist. You know what the press does to people who live in glass houses.
I believe in the common sense and the common decency of mankind, and I believe that the voters will rise above all that personal embarrassment, and they will elect me mayor.
Oh, and that's what you really want, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes, I do.
Then go for it, Vicky. But don't beg and plead and make promises to me that you don't mean just to keep me from leaving.
But I do mean them, Clint, I do. I will give up everything. I will give up all my beliefs and my desires. I will do anything you want me to do.
Yes, and then hate me for it for the rest of your life? No thanks.
Talk about being selfish. What in God's name do you want from me? What?
Well, if you think you're going to carry me on your shoulders in front of 25 nuns, you're wrong. You get that right out of
Again with the nuns. You're going to use the nuns again to hide from me, huh? Is that it? Well, you're using them as a barrier to hide from your heartache. Not only that, but from any possible happiness you could have.
Before you came knocking on this door, I had peace. I had passed all the tests. I had resisted you. I had said goodbye to my own son. And that was so painful, but I still had peace.
That's just marvelous. That's so rare. You know, people search their whole lives, and you find peace by just changing your address.
I am not just changing my address, and you know that. You just won't understand it.
That's right, I don't, because it doesn't make sense.
I am redirecting my life. Can't you see that?
You are forcing your life to be redirected, and your heart is following reluctantly behind.
Gabrielle, Sister Amelia, is everything all right?
I'll tell you what I want. I want things to be the way they used to be, Vicky. I want the woman I married. The woman who put her family ahead of her work. The woman who believed that our love came first and everything else came after.
But I'm still that same person.
No, you are not. If you were, you wouldn't choose public office over your marriage and over your
Oh, will
family.
you stop saying that? God, I've heard that over and over again. You will never convince me it's true. It's your own limited vision.
No, it is your ambition, Vicky. Some pie-in-the-sky dream you have that is changing you.
Talk about sacrificing the family. Talk about changing and dream. Let's go back a few months, Clint. Let's go back a few months to when you wanted to sell this house and move our whole family to Arizona to fulfill your dream, your ambition to recreate a past that this country has moved beyond, to preserve us in some sort of time capsule.
Now, that is the key phrase, Vicky. To preserve us. And I needed that dream to feel any kind of fulfillment at all. But because you and the kids weren't there, it didn't take me very long to figure out that Buchanan City was only half of the dream. Because you and the kids were the other half. You were the important half, the most important half. So I gave it up, didn't I? And I came back, hoping to find something that I know we can never find again.
Oh, but we can. Clint, I know I still love you, and I know you still love me.
No. Not this side of you. Not the side that has slowly taken over ever since Roger Gordon came back into your
Oh,
life.
here we go. Roger.
Yes, well, it's true, Vicky. He asked you to run for mayor, and come hell or high water, you run for mayor, don't you?
Roger has nothing to do with this. Maybe I just needed a fresh challenge.
Oh, a fresh challenge? You think you need a fresh challenge? I don't need a fresh challenge. You got the time and energy for a fresh challenge? I don't have the time and energy for a fresh challenge. I happen to think that you and I trying to put our marriage back together is all the challenge we can handle at the time. Let's face it, Mickey. We don't agree. We only disagree. And I want to stop it. I want to quit. Because it hurts too damn much.
Clint, I don't know what else to say to you.
Don't say anything. Just stop fighting it, Vicky. Us ending our marriage is the best thing for both of us. In the long run, it'll be the best for the kids, too.
No, wait, please.
Take good care. You take good care of yourself, okay?
My God, he means it. It's really over.
Sarah, you are one of the few people in this world that Raymond trusts. Now, your sister is another, and Klaus is one that's his closest political advisor. Do you know he thinks that Roland is his enemy and that almost everyone's lying to him and wants him to fail?
Okay, I appreciate what you're saying, Doreen, but I don't know what I can do about it.
That broadcast you gave in rebuttal to my article, well, it made a lot of sense to me.
You mean the one where we've decided that Raymond is not less intelligent just because he lost his sight?
Exactly, and I am very guilty of that. The problem right now is that Raymond's starting to believe it, at least in his subconscious.
Well, that's because he didn't have enough training in how to deal with the loss of his sight. Obviously, he's frustrated, and therefore, I guess he's feeling inferior.
Yes, he's depressed, he's angry, he's insecure, and yet he is still arrogant.
I know the pattern, Doreen. I've seen it many, many times.
Yes. You know how to deal with this kind of thing, don't you? Then, Sarah, please.
No. No, Dorian. The answer is no.
I am speaking to Sarah.
What, you're talking about something that concerns both of us.
Wait, please. Dorian, Bo and I are getting married in a week and a half. I mean, otherwise I would be more than happy to go over to Mendora and try to work with Raymond. But...
And listen, Bo, this upcoming wedding, is that your only objection to?
Well, you might say that.
Well, Sarah, can't you just come and work with Raymond for 4 or 5 days, come back in time for the wedding, and everyone will be happy?
Yeah, I could maybe teach him a thing or two, but Dorian, if his self-confidence is as low as you say and his anger is as deep as you say, there's no way, then...
Then she just wouldn't have time to do all of this. We're sorry, Dorian.
Bo, are you jealous of Raymond?
Dorian...
Are you kidding me?
Well, come on. If you won't even consider a compromise, I have to believe there's something more than this wedding that concerns you.
For your information, we already had one wedding recently that got fouled up because of other people. We're not going to let that happen again.
What could happen?
What could happen? What could not happen? Hell, she's going to be in a foreign country. She could get all mixed up with this palace politics. Who's going to be the next king? Who the hell really cares, huh?
Sarah, is it those things that frighten you? Do those things seem more important than helping a blind man overcome his disability?
Well, don't pose a question like that. No, that's not fair. Come on.
Please, come on now. Would you calm down and let me talk to Dorian?
What, I have a lot more experience talking to Dorian about stuff like this than you do.
Now, look, I want to see you two get married as planned, but I also want to do the best thing for the next ruler of Mendora.
Dorian, so do we, all right? But there is another problem here. Raymond hasn't asked for my help.
He needs somebody he can be completely honest with. His insecurities and fears are overwhelming him. What could be better than his non-threatening teacher to bring that admission out of him?
Look, this denial could go on for months.
Yeah, months. Let's get back to my original question, though. Are you exaggerating so that you'll get your way in this, Dorian?
All right, look. Will the two of you come over to my place tomorrow? The Mandoran Ballet is putting on a performance in honor of Prince Raymond. Now, I've ordered closed circuits so I can watch it on my own TV.
Well, what's Raymond gonna do, dance?
No. He is going to address the nation after the performance. And then you can see for yourself if this is the same man you know or someone who is desperately in need of your help.
Just a minute, sister.
You get rid of her, or I'm gonna make a scene you never want to see.
Why are you doing this to me, Max? Sister Amelia.
I thought I heard some strange noises, but I guess I was mistaken. Good night, my dear.
Oh, wait, please. Won't you come in? I need to talk to you again. Sister, I'm having a crisis with my faith.
With the Lord?
No, not with the Lord, never. With myself, as always.
Because your young man was here looking for you. He's very persistent, isn't he? He must love you very much.
I guess he does. Anyway, he is also very stubborn. He's one of those men who is determined to get what he wants, when he wants it.
And his appearance has frightened you?
Yes. Because no matter how convinced I am that I should become a nun, every time I see Max, well, it confuses me, Sister Amelia. I need your help to banish those thoughts and doubts.
Those doubts come from a voice belonging to you. You cannot ignore that voice. You cannot force it to be quiet. It can only be silenced when every particle of your body and soul believes that dedicating your life to God is the right choice. Instead of arguing with that voice, why not truly listen for a while? Perhaps it's saying something that you need to hear.
I know you love the Lord. But you also love me.
Look, Dorian, Raymond spent a lot of time at the Center for the Blind, and he got to know almost all of the other counselors. In fact, he became very good friends with Gloria, and I'm sure Gloria would be delighted to go to Mendora and work with him.
Yes, and you're still assuming that Raymond is still that relaxed man that you once knew. All right, maybe he will take some lessons from this other woman, but he needs your appearance there to convince him that he needs help.
Maybe she could just talk to him over the phone.
Yes, she could try. And I guarantee you that he'll deny he has any problem. Look, I'm not going to pressure you anymore, but would you just think about what I said and come over tomorrow and listen to his address to the nation?
Yes, okay. Okay, yes to both accounts. It'll give me a little time to chat it over with Beau, and I'm sure I'll get a better feel for the situation once I see him on television.
Well, that's fair. That's very fair, and I'm just sorry that I interrupted your lives.
Yeah, well, at least you admit it.
And, Beau, by the way, just who is it that doesn't want Vicky to run for mayor? Could it be your father, the one with all of those nasty skeletons in the closet?
It's always so good to see you, Dorian, and would you give Herb our regards? Tell him good luck, but he's in for a hell of a fight.
Good night, Sarah.
Oh, good night, Dorian.
Nerve of this woman. Okay, it's over. Where were we?
Sweetheart, I'm actually worried about Raymond. You
want to go to Mendora?
No, I don't want to go to Mendora, but I almost feel like I have to. I And a lot is at stake here. The country, not to mention Raymond's position as king and his emotional well-being.
What about Megan? I'll call the writers. We'll have them write her off the show for a while. She can go to Mendora. She can convince the guy to see another therapist, okay?
Maybe, yeah. Look, I'm going to give her a call. I mean, no matter what we decide to do, she should know what's going on here.
He doesn't want me anymore.
No, Vicky, I think you're exaggerating.
I'm not. He said it. He said he wants the woman he married. He doesn't want this version of me.
Meaning the politically ambitious woman, I suppose.
My God, what am I going to do?
Vicky, I have watched you turn yourself inside out for Clint, and he won't have any of it. Well, now you know why.
What do you mean?
He's trying to force you to go against what's natural for you. I mean, we all change, just as the world does. It's part of being alive. You can't stop evolving just because someone demands it of you.
But he used to change with the times. Not anymore. How in God's name did our lives get so out of control? He's going one way, I'm going another way.
I'm sorry. I really wish there was something I could do.
Oh, my God. Megan, I love him. My life with my family is precious to me. There's got to be a way out of this.
Please leave me alone.
How can I do that after the way you just kissed me?
I am confused. I have loved you for years, and you turned your back on me. My heart ached for you, and now you turn around and say you want me?
Not just want love, you. Listen very carefully to me. Gabrielle, I love you. I've always loved you. I just haven't been able to deal with it, and then everything got in the way. But damn it, nothing is in our way now. Nothing except you refusing to admit you still love me as much as you always did, maybe even more.
Oh, God, this is killing me.
What do you think it's doing to me? I'm the last one in the world to know what it is I wanted. You, John, Megan, you all had it figured out before I did because I was stupid. I was a fool. I was a blind, stubborn, stupid fool. Darling, I'm over that now. Please. Just give me the chance to show you that finally, I can make you happy.
And I would hurt you like I always do.
You're not gonna hurt me, would you? What about what Sister Amelia said, huh? Listen to that voice. Listen to that little bit of doubt that says you still love me.
No. No. I can't. I won't. Get out of my life. If you love me, you go through that door right now.
No. Don't ask me to prove my love to you that way. There are other ways. Much more pleasurable.
As God is our witness, if you love me, you would make me happy and leave me here alone. Get out and never bother me again.
I don't understand this. Years from now, Al asked me, why his mother became a nun. What am I supposed to say? I don't have any idea. Am I just supposed to say she was afraid of being a family and afraid of being happy?
Oh, Max, wait. I can't let you leave like this.
Well, there probably is a way out of it. You could resign from the mayoral race.
I offered to do that. I offered to do that. He said no, that I would resent it. So no. What if he's right?
Right about what?
What if I put everyone I love through hell by running for mayor? All of our secrets, even the small embarrassments, are going to be dug up by the opposition, by the press. Every aspect of our private lives will be made public and opened up to criticism.
If everyone who ran for public office was afraid of that, there would be no one to run.
What am I going to tell my children when they ask me, why did Daddy leave home? What do? I tell them that I wanted to become mayor, and that was more important to me than my marriage.
Oh, look, that is just the guilt trip that Clint is trying to lay on you. You can't allow yourself to accept that.
Well, what about
Vicky.
Jessica? My God, she's just started sleeping through the night again since Daddy came home. Now he's going to leave? Is she going to wake up every single night in the middle of the night for the rest of her life? What about my boys? What about their broken hearts? We've never been this close to an impasse, and the children are not prepared for this.
Look, I mean, do you think they'd ever be ready for this?
I don't know. But Kevin really thinks that this campaign against drugs is bringing us closer together. When he finds out that Clint has left me because I'm running for mayor, he's going to blame himself.
No, Vicky, please, sit down, sit down. What can I do for you? Do you want me to stay for a while so we can talk? If you want me to leave, I'll leave. Do you need to be alone?
Yes, I think I need to be alone. I have to think.
All right. But call me, no matter what time of day or night it is, if you need to talk.
I promise
Do
you.
you promise me
I
that?
promise you I will.
I love you, and I am so sorry that you have to go through all this right now.
I love you too, Megan. Megan, if you talk to your father tonight
I know.
or tomorrow,
I won't say anything about you and Clint.
don't. Just in case a miracle should occur.
Please, try and get some sleep, all right?
Yeah, I will.
Honey, look, I know you're concerned about Raymond. And if this was a week ago, if this was 2 weeks after we got married, I'd say, yeah, go ahead, go to Mendora,
I know.
help this guy out.
I know you're right. I mean, nobody is going to blame me for putting my wedding before him. Except for me, maybe.
I want to say once again, remember Dorian's power of exaggeration.
Well, she seemed genuinely concerned to me.
Well, I'm not going to believe anything until I hear the word help just come screaming out of Raymond's mouth.
Good, maybe that's Megan.
It's probably Dorian to give me another argument.
Maybe it's Herb, since you told Dorian the Buchanans are divided.
Me and my big mouth. Huh? Hey, Clint.
Bo? Sarah? You two mind if I bother you for a while?
No, Clint, come on in. It's not that late.
Well, you look wiped out.
Well, I feel wiped out.
Why? Why, what's wrong?
Well, everything. I just told Vicky that our marriage is over, and then I left. I'm not living at Landfair anymore.
Clint, damn.
What? I mean, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you said when you moved back in that it looked like everything was going to work out.
Well, things might have looked like that, but we weren't really getting anywhere. You know, we weren't even able to just be together. The enjoyment of being in the same room together was just disappeared, you know. I mean, you two still have that. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Well, can't you just hang in just a while longer?
Why? What's the point? She wants one kind of life, I want another.
You know, Clint, I've kind of been holding my breath a little bit here about this, but you're not blaming my father for your problems with Vicky?
Oh, our problems go way past your father. Yeah, I was angry at him for asking Vicky to run for mayor, but it didn't really make any difference who asked her to run for mayor. That was something she wanted to do.
So why can't you support her?
Because she's not just running for mayor, she's running away from me and from our marriage. And don't argue with me about that. I know what I'm talking about. So why hang around and continue the torture?
Well, you continue the torture because of your family, for those 3 kids and for the 2 grown-ups.
I'm not asking for advice or for a lecture, Bo. I was looking for a little understanding.
Oh, I understand. I understand that you do still love Vicky. And if that's the case, you can't give up right now. Come on, Clint. What do you say? You know you still love that woman to death.
Does this mean you're finally coming to your senses?
No. But I can't let you go on forever wondering why I'm doing this. There is a real reason, and you do deserve to know.
I certainly do.
All right. But don't argue with me. You must listen, and you must go away with your new understanding.
I'm listening.
that night in the hospital, God did save your life.
I know that. It was a miracle. Everybody said that.
That miracle happened because I was in church begging God to save your life. I was giving my heart and soul to him if he would save your life.
You're giving yourself to God.
Yes. And I can't go back on my bargain because if I do, you will go up in flames.
What? What? I'm trying to keep an open mind about this, but go up in flames? What do you mean?
I'm trying to explain to you.
What's it?
I have this reoccurring nightmare, and as we reach out to touch each other to make love, you are enveloped in flames right in front of my eyes.
That's because everything is so hot between
Oh,
us.
don't laugh at me. Do not make fun of my vow to God.
I hate when people do this. People should never make pacts with the devil, just they should make pacts with God. Especially when it's not what they are. Gabriel, you are not a nun. You are not a person who is happy sacrificing herself, or the people she loves, or the life she loves.
That is the old me. The new me appreciates in giving. I want you to be happy. I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to see you dead. I don't want to hurt you.
Hey, stop it, stop it. You are not going to hurt me. Here, look at me, look at me, look at me. Here, touch me, touch me. Look, look. I'm not going up in flames, am I? I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. And I love you, and I'm sure if you talk with Sister Amelia and Father Valone, I'm sure they don't believe in this vow either.
No, they don't feel that it's something I have to live up to.
See? They're authorities. God saved me because it wasn't my time, not because he wanted you to give your life to the church.
Oh, Max.
Hey, look, I know you were torn, and I know you're scared. But I'm not. Because I know in my heart that God wants you to be Al's mother and my mate. He wants us to laugh and love each other just as much as we love him. Miss Gabrielle, listen. I'll go to church with you. We'll raise Al in the church. Come on, but don't let the church come between us. Huh? I love you. And I need you. And Al loves and needs you. So please just come with me right now. Make everyone happy. Okay?
I want so much to say yes, but I can't.
Okay. Fine. I'll do it for you.
What are you doing?
Your big fear is that if you leave, I'll be hurt, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Put on your coat. Because you know what? When I am with you, when I look at me, when I am with you, I am fine. But if I leave here alone, then I'll be hurt. Okay.
No. No.
I told you, I am not leaving this place alone, and I am not. Trust me.
Of course I love Vicky. I'll always love her, but I can't live with her anymore.
Come on, Clint. You know how you are sometimes. You lose your temper, but I mean, maybe tomorrow everything's...
Oh, I wish that's all it was, Sarah. I wish it was a case of me losing my temper, but that's not what it was. We had a long talk afterwards. She offered to drop out of the race for me, but that wouldn't do any good.
You're sure you can't support her?
I want a family life, Bo. I don't want a life where the phone's going to be ringing off the hook day and night with city business. And I don't want a passing relationship with Madam Mayor. I want a wife. I want a family.
I know, I get it.
I don't. If you love her that much, why can't you just give a little?
Well, maybe I'm set in my ways. I want to settle down. She wants to go chasing rainbows. I don't blame her for that. I don't blame myself. It's just the way things worked out. But it's not a question of if I love Vicky or if Vicky loves me. Sometimes love is beside the point.
Oh, wait a minute here. I mean, don't say that. Bo and I are...
No, what?
I mean, what are you saying? All the love in the world can't
No,
help?
honey, come on. Don't
Oh, no,
start worrying
a minute.
about us.
Wait a minute. I didn't come over here to upset you. I came over here so my kid brother could pat me on the back, tell me everything's gonna be all right.
Well, believe me, it will. You want to stay in our guest room for a while? Don't go checking into a hotel, and don't go over and stay at Pa's house,
No,
okay?
no, Sarah doesn't need a reminder of how bad things can get when you two are just fixing to get married.
Come on, Clint.
But, thanks for the offer.
Well, do you want us to come with you now? We'll talk about this some more.
No, it's been a long day. But, I'll see you later. And Sarah, don't worry. This guy's got a way of making all his problems turn out fine. I don't seem to have that same talent. Anyway, I'll see you.
Yeah, well, look, if you want to talk about this, you come over here, just any time.
Yeah, I'll do
Pick
that.
up the phone.
You got it, I'll do that.
Honey, I don't...
No, I mean, I might as well just go to Mendora tonight.
What are you talking
This
about?
whole family is in a shambles again. Everybody is on divided sides. How can we have a wedding?
Roland?
Yes, Dorian. How are you?
Well, I'm quite well. I spend a large part of the evening talking to Sarah Gordon.
Will she fly over to Mendora?
Well, I think she wants to, but she may not do it.
And why is that?
Well, because she and her fiancé are going to get married in a week and a half, and he's afraid that something might happen to interfere with the wedding.
Well, that doesn't give her much time with Raymond anyway, but we'll take it. Did you explain the urgency to her?
Oh, look, I tried, but if Beau Buchanan wasn't so insistent, I think she would have postponed the wedding. She said she would think about helping.
The coronation is in 2 weeks. Raymond seemed more paranoid to me today than he did yesterday. It's quite possible that Sarah Gordon is the only person who can keep the Mendoran government from collapsing.
All right, I will tell her, but Roland, if only Raymond would call her up and tell her he needs her help.
No, impossible.
Well, I know she wouldn't refuse him. All right, what about Klaus? Could he convince Raymond to seek her help?
Raymond is certain that his enemies are out to harm him. He believes Sarah would be in danger over here.
I suppose.
Look, keep at it, Dorian. Perhaps talking to Sarah's sister might help.
Oh, no, if we push this thing too far, it could backfire, Roland.
Well, whatever you say, but don't give up. Too much depends on this.
All right, I'll get back to you soon.
Stop! I told you, I can't go with you. I belong here now.
You belong with me. Don't talk like it. What are you trying to give me, a heart attack?
I don't know.
Well, why
I mean, maybe this is some kind of an omen.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Look, first Dorian comes over here and she tells me I should go to Mendora. And then Clint comes over and he tells me that he's walked out on Vicky, that his marriage is over.
So yeah, he and Vicky, so maybe that's over. So that means that we should not get married? Is that? No. If that's the way you feel, then that's the way it is, I guess, huh? It's over. But no problem. We'll live together.
come on.
All right? Maybe we won't even do
Come on,
that.
Bo, I don't know.
Would you expect me to really honestly respond to that kind of bull? Huh?
No.
Okay, this is not an omen. Clint and Vicky are an example of how couples have to work together to make their relationships work. You don't take all this for granted, you know.
I know. Okay,
Well,
I know.
Oh.
Okay, and look, we won't let a day go by wondering how the other one feels, right?
No, we'll never do that. We'll try not to. See, this is one of the reasons I don't want you to go off to Mendora before we get married.
I know. Okay, I know.
Oh.
I know we should get married. We'll get married.
All right.
And then maybe we'll go to Mendora.
Yeah, then we will. Okay, and maybe you can talk somebody else into being Raymond's therapist, right?
Right. We're gonna be okay, aren't we?
Till death do us part.
Mr. Clint and Victoria Buchanan were excellent in journalism. Oh, God! Oh!
I can't run anymore.
Not stopping till I get you home.
That is my home. I want to give my life to God. I need some peace.
You're not going to find any peace in the convent. You're only going to find it with me. Now, would you stop trying to run away from me and from the truth? We love each other.
A love that's just given you pain. You'd be so much better off without me. How much pain do you have to go through before you realize that? Please let go of me.
It's a noble thing to want to go into a convent, but not for the wrong reasons. I'm not going to let you go. Do you hear me? Never.
No.
Yes! Go. No, it's right. Just feel it. It's right. It's right. You know, it's what you want. It's what you need. It's what we both need.
Yes, I need you. And I love you. I always love you.